I will not act unjustly. I will not cause pain. I will not waste food. I will not lie. I will not desecrate holy places. I will not speak evil. I will not abuse my sexuality. I will not cause the shedding of tears. I will not sow seeds of regret. I will not be an aggressor. I will not act guiltfully. I will not lay waste the plowed land. I will not bear false witness. I will not set my mouth in motion against any person. I will not be wrathful and angry except for a just cause. I will not copulate with a man's wife. I will not copulate with a woman's husband. I will not pollute myself. I will not cause terror. I will not pollute the earth. I will not speak in anger. I will not turn
in the background.
the
I have
works
the
of
42
right and
laws of
truth.
Ma'at playing. If you guys are familiar with
I
the
will not
42 laws
utter
of Ma'at,
curses.
you guys will understand
I
and
will
know
not
that the 42
initiate
laws
a
of
quarrel.
Ma'at are
I
actually
will not be
what
excitable
the
or
10 commandments in the
contentious.
Bible are based off of.
I will not prejudge.
Let me be clear.
I will not be
So,
an eavesdropper.
essentially,
I will not speak
somebody is
overmuch.
stabbing my son in
I
his
will not
collarbone.
commit treason
Y'all, I'm
against
trying to
my
tell y'all.
ancestors.
As a
I will not
spiritually
waste
aware woman
water.
in a house filled with people,
I
I
will not
swear,
do
I'm
evil.
just like, people try to
I
play
will
in my
not be
face with my
arrogant.
energy, my time, and my
I will
patience,
not
and it's just like,
blaspheme
I
and
take it
serve
really
the one
disrespectful.
most high.
I do.
I will not
But when I
commit
call them out
fraud.
on it, what is this energy
I will
you're
not
talking
mistreat
about?
children. I will not mistreat animals.
I will not mistreat children.
I
I will
will
not
not
mistreat animals.
defraud temple
Let's get into the message.
offerings.
So, first off, let me introduce myself. It's your girl Euphoria, breathwork goddess, STD awareness coach, mother, entrepreneur, licensed cosmetologist, poet, everything you can think of, electrician at one point, construction worker, whatever you can think of, I've done it already in this life and the last, and I'm going to continue to keep doing it. Please pray with me as I attempt to keep whatever this weird ass spinning wheel with knives and blades on my back.
Thank you for joining.
If you can see in the spiritual realm and your third eye's open, then you know what I'm talking about. Trying to keep these things off my back because I'm not karmic. I'm in fact a divine being trying to help the world heal. I'm not trying to keep darkness shadowing over us. I'm trying to make sure that we are moving towards a healed and enlightened mind state so that everyone can be freer, breathe better, live better. Whatever side you decided to choose, that's on you. But I made the decision to do the right work. And, I'll explain more later. So let's get into the word of God today. Y'all know I'm not big on just being a Christian, Jesus joke, or anything like that. However, my cat is screaming because it's like, do you not feel that? And I'm like, yes, I do, baby. But what can I do? I mean, it's me by myself. I'm getting jumped every single day. Whatever. Look, let's listen to the word. The word is, don't lose focus. For the weapons of our warfare are not physical, weapons of flesh and blood, but they are mighty before God for the overthrow and the destruction of strongholds. So that would mean anyone that's attempting to create a stronghold in my life at this current moment should be moved out of the way, correct? Correct. So it says sometimes we lose our focus. We can be walking in love all day, going along fine, until someone comes along and offends us. As soon as we forget our focus of love, we stop making progress and come to a standstill, aggravated, upset, and offended. Understand that the mind is a battlefield. If you don't stop Satan when he gets into your thoughts, you're not going to stop him from getting into your life. Stay focused. Ask God to help you remain full of love no matter what comes your way today. Was that not the word of what just happened for just right now? Like, the word be on point every single time. Execute right there. Sharpshooter on point.
It's your girl Euphoria.
Aligned perfectly.
The breathwork goddess. Tapping in.
So, with that being said,
today we're going to do some beginner level breathwork.
You're not karmic. You're just in a space where you're meant to hold space to heal. And you're supposed to reflect to people to help them heal. And if they haven't reached that understanding, then they get left behind. And they don't realize that because they still move in the space of magic over majesty. I don't understand. People don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. This world is completely built on magic, right? However, naturally, certain people are meant to be in certain positions. It's not about them how hard you work. It's not about how much money you get. You're just naturally meant to be in certain positions, in certain places and spaces, and people don't take that into account. A lot of people think that, oh, I got this money, I'm not karmic, I'm a divine being because I've been blessed with all these material wealths. Or they'll think, oh, because I'm highly favored, that's why I get the better job and I get more friends, I get more of this. It's like, that's not how this works. And if you're a divine being, then you understand that it's not about those things. It's actually the ability to go into solitude and find yourself so that you are actually moving as your own soul. Right? Do we remember the Erykah Badu video where she said groupthink? They walk in packs. Easier to digest. They're, yeah. Okay. So anyone that must run in a pack, I mean must, like they don't ever do anything alone. They don't do their work alone. They don't do their gaslighting, their bidding, their spiritual attacking. They're ganging up on of people who don't even try to attack them. Like legitimately, I wake up every morning and the first thing that I do is like, why does this side of my body hurt? Okay, so this is my heart chakra. Somebody's attacking my heart chakra. Let me clean off my heart chakra. Let me clean off my throat chakra. Let me clean off my hands. Let me activate my fire in my hands. Let me go ahead and do some Reiki on myself. Let me do some breath work. Let me read. Let me get one quick tarot reading on YouTube. See what the all the divine beings are saying on YouTube. I would do more of my spiritual journey book. I mean, my Sacred Woman journey book. But I just feel like every time I try to get into the book, I mean, it feels like I'm not doing it right because I don't have an altar, because I don't have I'm not making the quilt. I'm not making the quilt. I'm not doing those things, so I don't feel right trying to do it when I don't have the tools to do it because I've moved into this space, in this place. So it's like, for me, it just doesn't make sense. What's up, Manny? It just doesn't make sense because it's like I can tell certain things are not aligned with my frequency anymore, right? I can tell where I'm going. I'm on a divine path to stay in alignment with a certain task.
And hold.
And anything that is trying to disrupt that path is detrimental to me, right? But a lot of people say, "Oh, well, if you you live with your mother again, you must be karmic because all the divine chosen beings, they live in their own places and they live in lavish and they got their own stuff and they established." Some people's destinies are a little different. Some people who are chosen are meant to go back to family homes to try to get the family in accord, because some of us are meant to come back and take a group of people with us before we go home. We're meant to get these people in alignment, give them a chance to make the right decision, choose God over material.
Inhale.
So that we can take them home, get them in alignment with the goal. So we're brought to places and we might be impoverished seeming, or we might seem like we don't have it all together. And that's what it's supposed to be, because did Jesus have it all together? No, Jesus was born in a manger. Jesus was born at an inn. They didn't have no room for him at the hotel, but he ended up being the savior of the whole daggone world, right? So people think that, oh, well, you ain't got your own space and you ain't got your own place and you ain't this and you ain't that. And I'm not saying that I'm speaking up for myself personally, because I'm not making this about me, because I know a lot of people who live in the basement to their parents' houses. I know a lot of people who live with, like, I used to nanny for people who have money. And the lady said she and her husband lived in her mother's basement up until her kid was, I think, 1 or 2 or something, or maybe even 5. And they were able to save up money and build their own house from scratch. The house that I was nannying at, they built that house from the ground up. They bought the land and built the house how they wanted the house to be laid out from scratch, because she got the chance to live with her mom in the basement. And her mom was nice. They even had built her mom a room in that house with her own bathroom, so that when she came over, she could be in her own personal space. But that came from the family working together, and even the mother allowing the husband to live in her house, respecting him as a man that her daughter was trusting to be the father of their children, and they were able to save up money together, work together as a team, so that they could get out the house. Does that make sense? Now, I don't know if she went through a karmic situation before that. That's not true. I lived with my mom from the age 28 to 31, saved to 38,000 and moved to Los Angeles, California. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think, oh, you're not on your divine path because you're living with your mother. You're not on your divine path because you're back with family. You a karmic ass bitch because you're going through karma. And it's like, no, 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 no. I think some divine beings are actually meant to come back into the darkness to bring people to the light. Because I was living for free at my apartment. Y'all know that. I was living, doing exactly what I wanted to do every single day, waking up, scratching my butt, stretching, eating some food, getting my smoothie in, you know, getting the sea moss in when I was making it, taking orders to the post office, all that stuff. However, I'm learning here that people don't respect my boundaries. It's very karmic because they think that, oh, well, you're here, so you need to open that thing up and let us get some of that juice that you got going up inside your soul. And it's like, when you're spiritual, you're supposed to have boundaries. You're not supposed to let people invade your anus, your vagina. People are not supposed to be in sexually geared. Like, sensuality is completely different than sexuality. If you want to align with me, you don't have to put your dick in my ass spiritually. Let me let you understand this. If you're a man and you want to align with another man and you're the one who's leading, your phallus energy goes in the base of the spine and goes up around the back of the head to touch down to the third eye. It doesn't go into the anus. See, if you continuously try to anally penetrate someone with root work or spell work, that lets me know that you're attempting to drain them. You're not trying to train them. You're not trying to lead them. You're trying to hinder a person. Because you can simply align and put your energy in someone's spine, and it goes up the back of their spine and goes up the top of the crop of it goes up the back of the neck, around the top of the head, and comes down to the third eye, almost as if the person was like an avatar. So I understand now through being here, I had to learn something. I had to come back here and learn more information by being hands-on and going through the darkness to be able to relate to people on this journey. Because if I haven't gone through much darkness, how am I going to be able to relate to people when I want to publicly speak to people, knowing that I'm in my purpose, speaking publicly, connecting with people? That wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't be able to relate. I wouldn't be able to resonate with someone who's gone through something like this. I would look at them and be like, ooh, that never happened to me. I kind of got $10,000 and stayed up off the porch. I had to go through a moment where I was up and then fall back down. That's a part of the journey. So I think a lot of the times it gets lost in translation that we're supposed to go through these moments as divine beings, not as karmic beings. Karma usually comes around when it's like, okay, the divine being is in this situation, right? And it's like there's no outlet. Like for me, I'm not gonna hold you. Being in this basement, I've been feeling like the walls are caving in, but it's because it's pushing me to make more music. It's pushing me to make more poetry. It's pushing me to make a book. It's pushing me to relay this information that I'm downloading here to the public. A karmic person would just be in this and just be like, it's whatever. I don't want to heal past this. It's good enough for me. I don't. This the ceiling right here. This the top. I don't. And if they tell me to do something bad to you, I'm gonna do it to you because I don't want them to get mad at me. That's karmic. When you're seeking to hurt people, I have no intentions to hurt anyone here. I'm trying to teach people what I know. They say, oh, I know more. So yeah, look at my kundalini rise. Look at how big my aura is. I'm like, okay, well, aura is infinity. How about that? We know about the 12th dimension, the 9th dimension. We know about, how about infinity? Like to just be infinitely expanded into all areas of the whole entire universe and just, how about that? How about my third eye can see into different galaxies? But of course, let's get back to reality, right? Oh, wait. Reality is somewhat holographic and it's a projection of what I'm seeing in my mind. So then I need to see with my mind the possibility of getting out of this box that I've been placed in by other individuals who want to limit my mental capacity. But again, you as a divine being may come to a situation to learn that people will try to put you in boxes because maybe you've never experienced feeling like you were in a box, or you didn't even know you were in a box your whole entire life because your focus was so right here. When you start to see the whole world and you realize, hold on, why when I'm here I feel like I can't, my shoulders feel like they're caving in, my back, my neck, why I feel like everything heavy all of a sudden. It's because it's a box that's being placed around you and other people's energies are trying to push you into this smaller portion of existence. See, where I lived at, I was connected to over 300 apartments. By being connected to the Merkaba in the sky, I'm connected to over 300 apartments. Probably got at least 2 people in each apartment, so that's at least 600 people. That's about 1,000 people to be connected to every day. So the energy gonna move different. Versus being in a neighborhood like this is like you don't know that neighbor beef with that neighbor, and then God rest, my mom in her heart, whatever. But she's connected to the people in this neighborhood, and I come with a different energy. So she looking like she's attacking me. She's being a terror to my household. Neighbors get her. So now all the neighbors is like teaming up against me. Then we got HOA. All kinds of crazy stuff in this PG County, all the rich black people. Like, I done drove through neighborhoods, and when I was in my highest frequency, I drove through a neighborhood and I could hear it was like little laser frequencies being shot out of the neighborhood, like ding, 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 every time I would drive, because it was like trying to energetically put me down into a place. So it started making me feel like I had a headache to go into that neighborhood. Like, I was trying to get in and push the code, but the gate wouldn't open up because I wasn't opening up my sacred sexual energy to or to whatever this entity was, because it's all holographic. But if you come through with an energy like this, you could potentially throw off the frequency of what they've established.
It's your girl Euphoria.
Right? Because they're comfortable. This is their little version of heaven that they've built. So they don't want someone with a frequency that is expansive to come through, because that person's like, whoa, that shook my feathers, that ruffled my feathers. Now I feel like, oh my gosh, something's off kilter. Now I need to think differently. They don't like people who think outside of the box in neighborhoods like this. Single family homes that are like, 6-5 bedrooms, pools in the backyard. They want people to feel like this is it. Don't think past this. You're comfortable. No need to go into expansion. No need to think about, changing the government or getting into a lighter frequency. But let's digress. Let's get back down to small, because I feel like something just started pulling on my womb chakra just now. So again, people will assume that, oh, this is it. This is the only place I can go, and this is all I got to do and all I got to offer. And people get lost in that translation of no, baby, no, baby, boo, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. You're here to learn something, and whoever's heart you can touch while you're here will be someone that you touch for a long time.
2, 3.
You understand? I had a neighbor come here trying to do work for my mother. He tried to marry me in the spirit realm, put his whole phallus all up through all my chakras without my permission.
4.
I can support you, and if you need any money, I got you. I don't want your fucking money. I don't want your old ass penis in my vagina in spirit, because my intention is to meet the man of my dreams and move out of this daggone area. I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. I'm not happy here. You might be happy living up here with your whoever in your house and whoever. I'm not happy here. So don't be putting your old ass dingling all up through my goddamn brain and all up through all my chakras without my permission. And then think that I can't see you in the spiritual realm. Well, I'm tall, so you ain't gonna be able to beat me. I might be little in the spiritual realm. I might be small compared to some people, whatever. But nigga, I will still whoop your ass the best I can. Shit, I'm a woman. I ain't supposed to be able to out masculine a man. But damn for sure, I ain't gonna sit here and just let you just spiritually rape me all day. I said I'm not gonna let you spiritually rape me all day. It's wrong. These men be having their own little girlfriends and own wives. I'm just like, they don't want chosen divine beings to have wives and to have husbands, because it's like, if I get happy, then they feel like they life ain't gonna add up to nothing. Well, I don't know. When I'm thinking about the energy, my nose get dry. So maybe they dry up. I don't fucking know at this point. That's why I turn my sage on. Because just think about these people, it's like, and they don't realize the reason that they won't feel like that is because they keep doing stuff to people who they had no business touching to begin with. Like, we could have worked together. Like Kodak said, we could have been superstars. We could have been well, we ain't be jacking no cars, because I don't jack cars. I don't like doing that. I ain't the person that's gonna go in the public like, oh, they look like they got a spiritual bag. Let me see how I can manipulate them and take their energy. I ain't crazy. Crazy is being aware and being right before everybody else is aware and right. People be getting spiritually raped all day and don't even be knowing it. They've been rooted and I'm just in flow. No, you're being spiritually raped and drained by everyone around you. Yes, you have to give your energy to things around you, but you should have a husband that's helping you with your account, protecting you. He should be feeling that pain for you. I mean, I'm not going to hold you. The man is the shell for the woman to be soft on the inside of the shell. But if I'm on the inside of the shell and I still feel like things is hard, then it's not good enough. Exhale. No disrespect to any man that's tried to lead me in my life, but I deserve something bigger than that. Like, I've gotten big spiritually, so I can't be inside of a certain person, inside of a certain vessel, because I need more room to move around to be the kind of woman that I am. I'm a free spirit. I'm a Sag. So to be inside of a man and feel like my fingers is getting broken and crushed, my toes don't work appropriately, my neck getting closed up, I can't speak right, I'm not in the right vessel to complete my mission. So it's not personal, it's purposeful. Last night, I had my whole entire crown chakra busted wide open. I'm like, oh my God, I finally feel aligned again. I haven't felt like this in years. And it's like, yeah, girl, like you're supposed to make the decision to leave your past in the past. It's like every time I make that decision, the past be trying to come back around. By the morning time, be like, no, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. Remember all the good times? It's like, no, I be remembering the bad times. See, karma would be to know that somebody did me wrong and to go back to it out of just attachment to what's familiar. No, when you're moving in a space of being divine, you're moving towards what feels aligned with your journey. If this is not aligned with my journey, then I have to move on to the next chapter. It's not fair to my story for you to try to end my story because if I move on, you start to crumble a little bit. It's okay. Everybody has their different chances to get on top of the platform. Your platform's supposed to crumble again. My platform crumbled. That's why I'm here. Now it's time to rebuild it. Things break for better things to come together. That's what people forget. It's like, oh, why do I feel like now everything that my world that I built is crumbling? Because you're going through a change. It's a spiritual thing. You should know that by now. How many rebirths and deaths have we gone through at this point? Being 30 years old, being in our late 20s. It's called you're going through your Saturn return. You're going through the rings around Saturn right now, and you have to find out what your soul wants to do. Your life isn't going to be about money and ego anymore. Now it's time for you to find your spirit and get aligned with what your spirit wants to do. How are you going to contribute to the world instead of hurt the world? Once you can make that change, you are then written back into the book of life. But you're going to go through what feels like death, destruction, mutilation, until your Saturn return is over. And your Saturn return isn't over until you're like 30, 31, which is why when you moved out of your mom's house or when you moved into your mom's house and saved $38,000, you were 30, 31 years old during that process, 20 something, 28 to 31. It's the Saturn return. It's from 27 all the way through 30, 31. You have to re-get your footing. Even my father talked about it. When I came home from prison, I was about 30 years old. I had to make my mind up. And that's how I decided to be a journeyman and be an electrician. That's why I'm still doing electrician work today. Got me a government job. So I think people will be forgetting that this is normal. If you're feeling like your world is breaking, it's not because of me. It's something that happens during this age in our lives. It's what's going on. You have to go through this stage. And no one's sitting here explaining that to people in my family. Like everybody in my family is like, did you get the money yet? Did you get the job? Oh yeah, we support you because you go to college. Good job. You finished college. Oh, that person over there, they had a business for 4 years that they made their own money and paid all their bills by themselves and didn't ask for nothing from nobody in the whole family. But hey, fuck that. They not doing well right now. So ha 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 ha. Laugh at them. Let's eat them up. And we're gonna take all their energy and we're gonna give it to you so you can complete the mission. Not realizing that person's supposed to be going through a breakdown right now, so they don't have to go through a midlife crisis at 40 and 50 years old, trying to figure out how did I get to 50 and I'm not happy. How did I get to 50 and I'm not with the person who I'm meant to be with? You're supposed to realize at the age of 27 to 30, hold on, this person right here actually doesn't compliment me. Or this person does compliment me. So I want to be paired up with this person, whether I live at my mom's house, my dad's house, my grandma's house. This is who I'm coming with. This energy supports me. And if you're a good person for me, they'll support you too. They'll be willing to invest in you as well, as long as the energy is aligned. But light and dark just don't mix sometimes, most times. It's certain people who've decided that they want to dedicate their life to destruction and chaos. And other people are like, nah, I just want to like one day be on the beach chilling like for good. Like I want to work so hard at my business and be at a beach for good. One day. And there's nothing wrong with either people, but when you're on one side trying to intimidate or trying to infiltrate the other side, it's like, what is the purpose of doing that when you could literally just be using that time that you're using to try to siphon someone else's energy and do spell work? You could be trying to figure out how to work on your path on getting free so you don't have to feel trapped in the matrix. Because don't get me wrong, we're all in the matrix no matter what, because we have to be in an algorithm. We have to be in some kind of system in order to exist in this universe. But your blessings are protected by the ancestors, 10 of Pentacles, whatever your blessings is. Because they're promises from the ethers. Like your promises are from the ancestors. Promises are not from this world. If you took promises from this world and contracts from this world and you didn't take them from the ancestors, like go to your ancestors and say, hey, granddad so and so, grandma so and so, like what was the purpose of me being here? Like why did I see your spirit when I moved? Like when I moved into my mother's house, I saw my grandmother's spirit. It looked at me dead in my face and I looked at her and she like looked and then like it jumped in my body. I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? My own grandma, my great grandmother, have you mind? And I realized she's more like a queen of swords in my life. Queen of Swords talks about intelligence, being humble, being tactful, protecting oneself, understanding how to defend oneself and standing on business, but most of all, moving with intellect. The full moon is coming up in 3 days on the 15th. Okay. So be ready for that. Full moon rituals are starting. Energy harvesting is starting today. They're already starting. So if you're feeling tired, you're feeling weak, you're feeling like something, it's because that's what goes on when the full moon, everybody's spiritual powers are getting more awakened and they're using it to manipulate their reality based on their actual, look, the death card just popped up, based on their innate gifts. So right now you're going to be feeling weak. You're going to be feeling tired. You're going to be feeling attacked. You're going to be feeling like you got weight on your shoulders because it's entities right now. Like all the corporations are getting their energy through their coworkers and people who they have out working for them, being busy bees. All the witches and their covens out here doing it. Like I know so many people who are claimed witches. They doing lives on YouTube on the 15th. Nothing wrong with it. That's what they do. That's how you get your energy and attention during a full moon. That's how you harvest. That's why clubs always have big events during a full moon. Girls be like, let's go into the woods and dance around naked and do chocolate, cocoa, cacao rituals under the full moon. It's literally just the time to be in alignment with collective, because usually when you have a new moon, you do a new moon promise, right? And then whatever you manifested during the new moon. So me, I said I want to start selling my capsules. I want to start my herb business. I want to make sure I'm making profits and sales doing that, because that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, is heal. For the herpes positive community, I have the capsules that I've been using since the beginning of the month that I made myself. 2 capsules. Got Cascar Sagrada, prickly oak bark, prickly ash bark, wormwood, yellow dock, yarrow root. I'm sorry, this Palo Santo's going to my nose. It's making it a little dry. Yellow dock, yarrow root, wormwood, nettle, hyssop, hibiscus, blessed thistle, burdock root. I think that's all of them. But burdock root helps cleanse the blood. Blessed thistle helps with inflammation. Nettle helps with open sores. Oh no, nettle helps with inflammation. Blessed thistle helps with the open sores. Hyssop has been a healing herb used in the Bible for years. It's used to heal in general. Topically, you can use it in a salve as well. Hibiscus is used as a hormone balancer, especially for women. I had a woman tell me that when she was taking the tea, that this was, because this originally was a tea, she told me that her chin hairs stopped growing in. It helped balance her hormones. Let's see, wormwood is also a purifier for the lymphatic system, as well as yellow dock is as well. And then yarrow root is used to kill the hemoth virus, the hemoth worm in the body.
And hold. And exhale.
They still up to no good, child. I swear, look. If my spiritual eyes wasn't open right now and I couldn't see what people were doing, like people like attacking my solar plexus, my pinky finger is going off right now. Like all my spiritual eyeballs is just like somebody is breaking in your house right now. And then I look down at my robe and it says Sagittarius and Capricorn. Pay attention.
And hold.
And that's on justice. I ain't never lied.
Exhale. And hold.
People just don't understand or respect people's boundaries. It's like, I don't give a fuck about your boundaries. I want your energy because you're living in my house. And I think that's why people think that, oh, well, you're karmic. That's why you're going through that. No, it's being divine and supposed to be, and being able to stay divine in a dark situation shows how divine you are. Because you could go into a dark situation and turn into a karmic and be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm about to go outside and I'm about to siphon everybody's energy too. I'm going to learn all these devilish techniques and I'm going to show them that I'm the bigger, badder witch Like, no, learn how to protect yourself from someone who's literally hurting you. That's all I learned from it. Balancing my light and my dark. I'm gonna learn what y'all learn, what y'all do, but I ain't gonna sit there and just use it on everybody just because, like, oh yeah, it's time to go get some energy. But if somebody try to attack me, hell yeah. From what I know now, I'm gonna act like I know something. And play the field the right way. Excuse me. And that's on a full moon of intuition right there. Not the cat coming into the video like, wow, ma'am. Like, you don't feel it in your spine? I do feel it. I know, man. It's a part of the job. Every time I ascend, every little step I take, look, the Empress card just popped out, period. 2 of Cups. Empress about to get a partnership. Partnership coming in. I just saw the 2 of Cups again. People really don't take people's spiritual gifts seriously, or they do. And because they know you're not playing and you really are spiritual, they try to attack you even harder. But the Chariot card coming through, what's the Chariot represent? I'll be saying just moving on to your next journey, your next destination, but let's go ahead and look even further into it.
2, 3, 4.
It says dynamism, fruitful talents, success and challenge, search for a social definition. Where did it go? Yeah, dynamism, fruitful talent, success and challenge, search for a social definition. I'm sorry, voice control keeps keeps activating on my phone and actually doing the search. Okay, but yeah, and that's on Justice. The card y'all saw it just flip out like that. It just went, did a whole cartwheel in my hand. It's time for you to be dynamic and figure out your thing. And you have fruitful talents. Last night I was singing, doing music. Like, shoot, have Cardi B come to me in a dream. Yeah, you could join my entourage, girl. You just need some new shoes. I'm like, you got some for me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, we don't wear the same size. I need a bigger size, but I'm ready to grow. But like, do I want to go to that realm of music, or do I want to go to the other realm of music where I'm doing things like making my breath work and affirmations? Will people take music like this seriously on the other side in music?
2, 3,
Nice little
4. Exhale.
Doom, doom, doom. You know, breath work, affirmation music. I feel like I want to stay right there because, like, I feel like that's what the world needs.
It's your girl Euphoria.
And that's what
Give you
some
some
are.
quick breath work.
And the 2 of Cups part.
Let's tap in.
Y'all, look at the 2
Inhale.
couples under the sun. A bright light
And
is
exhale.
together. It's like this is them as kids. This is them as adults.
And exhale. Inhale.
And then they wear all their, they look bare, all their differences, but naked in front of each other. Hair comes in naked in the
Deep inhale.
Back when we was kids, we had to come up a little bit, you know. Back when we was kids, we were still a little humble, still nervous. Now we wear all them naked. Here I am, this is me. They both gonna be some pictures start coming together. The Lover's card and the Sun
Come to
card.
center.
And that's beautiful.
Thanks so much for listening.
Let's see what that's
I
talking about.
pray this
I'm
breath
trying to tell y'all,
work.
the divine beings supposed to be finding their love of their life right now.
Ashe.
And people just keep blocking it.
Until
They're trying to
next
get in the
time.
way of it, making these people that they date and hate them. And it's just like crazy.
We come and see you live. Yeah.
No. See, as soon as I start talking about it, you see the dark be trying to come in and mess up the light. Okay, light says attraction of opposites, spiritual integrity, inner balance, examination, moral test, deep love, and friendship. And it says the Lovers talks about land, agriculture, and harvest. That's what I want to do. I want to plant food and eat good. Then it says the Sun, which is the man, the male half of the creator God. Mawu, Lisa. And it says great energy, joy, enthusiasm, generosity, intelligence, helpfulness. Your justice is, look, this might be my reading. Shit, all I know. It's justice. You finally gonna get you a man, girl. And that's on and look, I see the deck like showing this one particular card right here. It's sticking out to me. I looked over and look what card it is. The Empress card. I can't make it up. I just kept seeing that card. I'm like, this card sticking out to me. It's the Empress card. The Empress is the embodiment of all four queens, understanding the energy behind each one. What the Queen of Cups means, what the Queen of Pentacles means, what the Queen of Chalices means, what the Queen of Wands means. Okay, we got a Nine of Cups. Seems like it's an offer. We got the Six of Swords. We got the Six of Cups. It says gratification, reward, well-being, repletion, satisfaction, and achievement of a goal for the Nine of Cups. Then for the Six of Swords, it says. Let's say whatever it say. It say reasoning, curiosity, experimentation, travel, and moving to another place for an experience. If that shit ain't clear, it keep coming out in the reading. Like, look, y'all saw how fast my hand just moved, right? I caught that fucking fly. Child, look, feeling like Jet Li out here, caught that fly. People, when they be sending spell work to you, you be seeing flies around you. If you ever seen a lot of flies around you, people are sending you spell work. People are sending you bad energy. Caught that motherfucker. Okay. It says Six of Cups, celebration, joy of living, pleasant places, enjoyable memories, and positive experiences. So, again, like I said, people keep saying people going through, oh, you're karmic because you live with your parents and woo, woo, woo. And I'm not here to define nothing. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not here to battle nobody. I'm not here to try to one up the next girl. Oh, I'm talking straight to you, sis. I'm talking straight to you or any of y'all. I don't give a fuck about nobody but me and my son. Respectfully, of course. I respect everybody, but I don't give a fuck about anybody. Okay. I'm here to care about the future of my kid. And if anybody's getting in the way of that, a Two of Cups relationship, which is ideal, is coming through. If anyone's getting in the way of that, then you don't love my kid, because if you love my kid, you would want me to be in a healthy relationship to give him something to be inspired to watch and look and see. Anybody trying to block a mother from a healthy relationship when she's clearly done the work and she can make a good decision after making one, it's like, let me try this one last time to make sure I made the right decision, and clearly was proven wrong. Okay, I've done the work now. Now I know what I want. So now move out the way and let me make the right decision and make a right choice for myself. When you see somebody getting in alignment with somebody and you keep blocking that because it makes you feel better because you could siphon their energy or whatever else when they with this other person, but when they with this person, they got boundaries, they got, respect for themselves, they know how to budget their energy, they got somebody that's trying to fight for them, that's trying to care about them, that's trying to give a damn about them, and you trying to block that, and you think you're not going to deal with karma yourself. See, people who are actually divine beings come around other karmic beings to test them, to see if they're willing to not be karmic anymore, to see if they're really truly willing to get out of this place that they complain about. You complain about feeling like you're in hell. You complain about feeling like you're going through agony. You complain about your body hurting. You complain, you keep praying to God. You got these prayers on your nightstand. But then you go around and you terrorizing people on purpose who just simply not doing anything. Like, I come through the house and people just, I got this energy, I think, where people just be like, I gotta fuck with her because it ain't no way she's just that nice. I gotta do something to make sure that she don't feel good, because she can't possibly just feel this good. Yeah, you're depressed. Just keep projecting onto me that I'm depressed because I don't have as much money as them, or I can't possibly be satisfied with where I'm at right now in life, because how can you be satisfied? You live in, your parents' house. It's like, it's not about where I live at. It's about the work that I've achieved amidst me being in this traumatic state. people attacking me every single day, people doing all kinds of crazy stuff to me, spell work, witch work, whatever they doing, gang stalking. Despite me going through all of that, I'm still able to produce and create, which shows that me being a creative is me. Even in my darkest moments, I'm still going to create. So that's why I should do it as a lifetime, to keep the lights on, because even in the dark, it kept the lights on. Do you understand that? What's up, Smiles? That's why you go through dark moments and times, even as a divine chosen being, because you're supposed to be figuring out, what do you do to keep the light on in the inside of you? Like, what keep the light on inside of you? Like, no matter what happens, I'm keeping this light on inside of my heart. I'm going through the darkest moment. I'm homeless. I'm this, I'm that. I ain't got no money. I got to go to the government for everything. Nobody in the family is helping me. I feel lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. But what is keeping you feeling like you? That thing that kept the lights on that whole entire time, that's what you're supposed to go do. That thing right there. Nothing else. Nothing else. Also learning what your human design is, also learning what your life path number is. But when you realize that all of it usually aligns, and also who you were as a child aligns with everything that's keeping you from feeling like, oh, I'm gonna crash out. Oh my God, my headache. I got a headache. My head hurts so bad. These people I'm around, I can't take it. What keep the lights on inside of you through this dark time? You might be in a room of complete darkness. You in the spirit realm right now in a room full of darkness, and you the only light in there. And there's 1,000,001 demons around you, and you don't even realize it. You in this room in the shadow realm, like literally, you in the spirit right now in this big black room, and there's a bunch of demons around you, and they all trying to attack you without you even being able to see them. What in the world has kept your lights on the whole entire time? That's what you're supposed to be doing for a living. That's how you get to know yourself. Whatever you do every single day, no matter what, rain, hail, sleet, snow, light, dark, anything, what are you doing? And if you figure out what that is, baby, please use that as your way to get money. Because when the lights come back on and everybody around you is lit, and you get back around the angels, and you doing that because you walking in your truth. Like, I've been doing this since I was around demons. Bitch, you ain't gonna tell me that I ain't me. You might got a little bit taller than me. You might be able to play over top of my head. I don't know, but I'm me. Because I've been through the pits of hell and back to get to this kind of peace in this position. That's what you're supposed to be doing for your life. Not chasing the bag. Because you could chase the bag in the dark and be running around in circles and then making the bag with the demons. You sitting there bumping butts with the demons. Like, oh yeah, demon time. Woo, we learned how to be big demons. You sitting here coping and groping in the dark because you don't know what you're doing. You groping everything in the dark. Child, we supposed to have spiritual boundaries and spiritual backings and integrity. You supposed to vibe with your tribe, but you supposed to have boundaries with people who clearly can't pour back into you. You can benefit people by pouring into them. Like, say I'm a public speaker, right? I can pour into children at a school who can't pour back into me. But because I'm doing that, I want to get poured back into by the organization that hired me to be there. See, that's different. But when you just simply like calling people on the phone and all they doing is draining, taking every single day, all day, they just draining your light. Or you sitting in the house and they just sitting there just draining you. They sitting in their bedroom doing all kinds of weird spell work, conjure work, just draining. That ain't it. That's not what you spend your light on. You tell a person, hey, I want to heal. Let's eat healthy. Let's try this. And I don't want to heal. You don't waste your time on people who clearly let you know that they have no intentions on changing the dynamic of their character. They let you know, I'm comfortable here. I don't want your help. No, you can't help me. So then when you start glowing and that light come back on and the lights is on and you're like, damn, I'm feeling empowered today. I'm feeling like I got a little bit of extra pep in my step today. You're not going to go pour into that person that literally was like, nah, I don't want your water. I'm good. I'm okay over here in my desert. You leave that motherfucker alone. But you're still chosen. You're still divine because you can decipher and determine the difference between the two. Right? Because you take your self-care seriously. Like today, I mean, even though I've been in this situation, right? I still say, my birthday is this month. I'm planning to get a massage. I went and booked my massage. They said, if you want to add on, it's going to be this extra. I don't care. Just book it. I'll be at the spa all day on my birthday. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't bother me. My phone's going to be off in my locker anyway, so I don't give a fuck if you do any of those. I'm not going to be there to answer it. So don't get into a conundrum or any kind of misfit on my birthday, because I'm not going to be around. I'm going to disappear into the ethers for my birthday. I'm turning 31 this year. Okay? And then when people are sending you spiritual attacks, like right now, I see somebody's trying to punch me in my head, bro. Like I can't tell that you spinning the wheel on top of my head. Like, bro, cut the shit out. Cut it out. Or maybe sometimes people don't realize they got wheels spinning over top of their heads. I don't know. Maybe they at work right now and they're looking for relief. And I look, my love goes out to y'all. I pour into y'all as well. But you know, my job is to help you get out of that, not by enabling it, but by showing you that you can get out of that. Go through something. It might not be oh, we can't afford to be going through it right now, the government changing. That shit do not matter. That is a distraction. It's got everybody worried, and y'all spending y'all energy on that instead of figuring out, how am I going to get a bag without pouring into this organization? How am I going to go start a business that I'm going to be happy at working there forever, just in case any of this stuff happens, so that when I'm making my money, I'm going to be making it so good. Like, I'm going to be so happy there that making the money ain't going to be a problem. A lot of us forget that when you're not happy making the money, then you're not going to be happy making the money. So you're chasing the money, but you're not satisfied. So you're going to feel empty every time you go there. They're going to drain you because they're not pouring back into you. If you know you need to be poured into to be happy, you need to go into a job where people pour into each other. Like, that's the natural purpose of the job. That's why I like yoga. That's why I like meditation. That's why I like Reiki. That's why I like sound bowl healing, because it's an act of everyone pouring into each other. The person comes and pours into like me getting a massage. They said you need to be here 30 minutes before your massage starts. So basically, we need you to be here to charge us up, exchange your energy for 30 minutes to get your massage and everything. So go ahead and get in the sauna room, get a little sleepy in the sauna. We're going to take a little bit of your energy and give it to the person who's going to be doing your massage. Boom, they're going to take your energy and put it into working you through, and taking all that dark energy out. Then they're going to siphon that and they're going to transfer that, because people know how to use dark energy and alchemize it into light. You can take dark energy. Like, I could take this energy that's in my back right now and pull it into my hand and have this ball of energy and turn it into light and then put it back into my heart. People know how to do that. It's called being a light worker. I could feel this painful energy in my back and say, I want to pull it all out. Put it in my hand, turn it into light, and be like, okay, now I can put it back in my heart. People know how to cleanse the energy. That's who people who do massages, that's usually their work anyway. And that's why they do the massages, because they know how to. You be watching Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Y'all already know that we've been watching it on. Okay. So again, people are happy working in their spiritual gifts, so they're not mad at making money doing what they like to do. So they don't go to work feeling drained, because it's a principle of people understanding I'm coming there to pour 30 minutes of my energy into y'all before y'all start my massage. It's an understanding. It's not I hate work today. Can't stand those people there. That employer gets on my nerves. I hope I don't get a route with this person. I hope I'm not paired up with that person today. And then just because you said that, you end up paired up with that person. What's up, Steve Phil? So my sprinkle for the day is, you're going through a karmic situation, not because you're karmic. You're going through a karmic situation to help you remind yourself that you are divine, that you can get through it, but you have to find what is keeping the lights on while you're doing this the entire time. And that's what you use to get your money. I can hear somebody talking in my head. Somebody's on the phone. Anyway, spiritual gifts be like, so yeah, take some time to just, roll that tension out of your face that you're feeling. Hit those nervous points, those nerve points on your nose, on your cheeks, on your buccal pads. Hit them nerves up. Push everything out towards the outer edges of your face. Take some time to do these things. As a man too, y'all need to take self-care seriously, because y'all are dying from heart attacks and everything else because y'all hold on to all this tension from all women instead of releasing it. Y'all need to get book a massage. Book a massage for your birthday. You need somebody to come alchemize that energy up out of your body and treat you like a king so you could learn how to treat other people like queens. We don't need big dick energy to make us feel good. What we need is somebody to protect us. And you ain't even got to be sexually attached to somebody to protect them. You understand? That's what real kings understand. I ain't got to touch you to protect you. I could be floating over top of your head and make sure that if somebody try to punch you in the back of your head, that I'm going to punch them first instead of be the one that's trying to pull you down to the bottom of the tree. It's a choice that we make every single day. Woo! Makes sense. I know I'm probably rolling, but hey, it's been over 30 minutes, y'all. It's time for me to go. I got to get my son to school. So peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. Remember, peace to the gods, peace to yourselves, and peace to everyone else around you. And that's how you stay well. Remember to do your part, but don't overdo your part. Okay? Reserve some time for yourself. Pour into yourself. Okay? It's my birthday month. Y'all come support your goddess and purchase you some capsules or get you some tea. Parasite Detox tea. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all be good. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish doing my face roll and stuff, and I'm going to get my son ready. Because today is going to be a better day than last time. Or rather, it's going to be the best day I've ever had. Because every day you wake up is the best day you ever had. Because it's a new day that you never got the chance to have. So, yeah. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I'm glad I know how to read my forehead so I know which energy is trying to intersect in my cipher. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I will never. In this life, if you watching me in the spirit realm, I will never. Like everybody that's behind, I don't know. Absolutely not. Learning how to stay away from your exes and their energy because they be lingering, because they be like, no, my divine counterpart is that. No, I'm not your match, because when you was in my face, you had the chance to do me right and you did me dirty. So to all my exes who did me dirty, there's a reason why I moved on. It's not because I'm a bitch. It's not because I'm trying to one up you and make you jealous. I could give a damn if you're jealous, because, if that was the case, then, we were already established that long ago. No. I'm moving on with my life because I realized you treated me like shit water. You had the chance to treat me like golden liquid and you treated me like shit water. I tried to help you heal. I tried to give you the tools. I even created a whole program for your ass and put it on the internet for everybody to benefit from. So you did inspire a lot. But I tried to help you heal. And the first thing you did was treat me like shit water. Treated me like absolute shit, because you know what happens to the divine girls out here? We get so scared of love that when a real king finally come through and be like, yeah, I'm embracing you. I'm in your energy. I'm in your city. I'm in your town. I got you. I don't mind. I know how to handle and balance stuff. So, we here now. What's good? When you finally do fall into that kind of space, you've been so damaged by these fuck boys that it's hard for you to accept a man who genuinely knows how to be a man. And then sometimes you find that man who knows how to be a man and you still around so many fuck boys that they rather fuck this boy up than to allow him to treat you like a goddess, because now they can't treat you like a fuck boys, because boys be just trying to have their way with the mother. In the words of Lava, they be trying to have their way with the mother. Don't have no kind of respect for the womb, no kind of respect for the feminine energy that exudes from your body. No respect, period. Will tell you to your face, I don't respect you, but then be sitting here drinking your nectar every day. I don't respect you. I want you to believe that you're mentally insane. I want you to believe all these bad things about yourself. But see, I'm benefiting from you having low self-esteem. So now I could infiltrate and suck the juices out of your fruits. I could come into your Garden of Eden without permission and infiltrate on your blessings, because I've now convinced you that you don't even deserve your own blessings. So now you're just giving them away freely. Or you walked into the wrong garden and believed that the snakes was in the garden was going to help you instead of bite your toes. I'm trying to tell y'all. Right now, my forehead is beaming. You know why? Because there's people who sitting here sending third eye energy versus love. And that's a whole different kind of story. Like, that's a whole ball game right there. Like, you rather send me hate than try to figure out how we can operate together. But people be choosing their sides. So, I mean, hey, what can I do at this point? I ain't going to keep talking to a dead horse. I just try to protect my solar plexus as best as I can. What's up, Echo? It's Dante. Woo! Excuse me. So yeah, take some time to, as a man, take some time to get some self-care, and you need to get a face roller and roll your nerves out in your face every single day, because little do you know, there's actually tension that's sitting all in your face from all these different energies that you pick up every single day. And if you don't, like, okay, let me show y'all this. Now see how she has those chakras above her eyebrows? We literally have those. If you don't roll the energy, what's up, my lips juicy? If you don't roll the energy out of those chakras right there, and all those points right there, those points in the face, because that's what, when you do a lymphatic drainage, you touch those points in the face. If you're not rolling the energy out of these lines in the face, these freckle areas right here as well, and the nose on the sides, all those are definitely lymphatic drainage points, even in the bottom of the chin. When you, and those right there, those dark pivots in the cheeks, those are the most important. But if you're not doing that with a roller at night before you get in the shower and pushing it out on both sides, going up the third eye, going down the hairline, rolling this energy out, getting underneath those eyes, and going pushing it up to that point right there on the side, right there next to the eyebrows, and then pushing it and holding it right there, and then pushing that, ouch, down to right above the ears, and then coming to this nerve right here. This is your ganglion right here. This is your trigeminal ganglion. Right here, take your finger, roll over. It's like a little, you're gonna feel a little cord. You're gonna have to find it, like roll like this on your cheekbone. It's a little cord right there. That's your nerve right there. If you're not rubbing the tension out of it, or you feel tension, push down right there. I promise you, it's gonna start melting away. Just give in to the feeling and rub it back and forth, up and down. I promise you, it's gonna be the thing that will start to save your life. You're gonna be like, damn, this shit feel good, guys. It's going to save your life. Being able to know how to relieve your stress saves your life. Okay? So taking the time to roll these things out. Ooh, 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 this is a good one right there. Because we have nerves all over our face. This one nerve right here connects right here. It goes down right here and goes up. It also comes around to a little bunch of nerves right here, and it goes across here to a bunch of nerves right here on the side of the nose. It also goes up and then goes right above the eyebrows, and then those nerves go up like this, and there's two lines right here that go like this and come out this way. That's why your third eye is in the middle, and it looks like a little, you see it? You see it? You see it? Everybody's third eye look a little different. Like right here, it's like a little Anunnaki symbol right here that I got. Let me see which one I got today. Who is that? Is that my son or is that his dad trying to get in here? Theirs looks different, I think. Well, that might have been his dad. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's a skinny one. Oh no, that's my brother. Well, yeah, you at least know who you sharing energy with when you can read your own forehead. Well, why would I be sharing energy with my brother right now? Like, where's my son? Anyways, the point is, when you can read your forehead, you know which Anunnaki member you're dealing with, which gray you're dealing with, which tribe you're dealing with in general, so you understand who you are, what you are. So look at your girl forehead and see which tribe you're from. Pelagian, Orion. I'm more of an Orion. You see my forehead? I got like this circle right here. So I got this big joint right here. It just goes around this whole patch. Little thing that just stands up. Yeah, it's right there. It's the whole circle right there. It's like you can't see the dents right here, but it's the whole circle. But then whoever's on my forehead is a masculine energy who's steering my ship or steering my mind. That's what union is about. So you got to make sure you're unified with the right people. Y'all see it now? More the U with the dot in the middle. Anywho, just things to point out to people in the collective who might. Did I show y'all on YouTube? Hold on, let me turn up the brightness on the screen so I can make sure I can see what I'm looking at with y'all. Y'all see? Y'all can see the little ball? It's kind of hard because lighting. Anywho, I'm more so concerned about getting this stress out of my face. I'm going to go get back in touch with my baby because I got to take him to school. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be gods. And remember, don't let nobody take over your head that don't belong in your head. We ain't doing that. All right, y'all. Peace. Oh, wait. Peace. And remember, here you are heard, seen, and loved. And remember to always move with peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between, because those are the things in your body, your tools to help you manifest your dreams with your team. I'm out.